So the folks at Flatsons liked my video of the mini headphone amp that they sent me, the FBA-10 Guitar amplifier. This is a rechargeable battery, USB-C. It's also a Bluetooth speaker. So we're gonna put it through its paces, see what it can do, demonstrate everything that it can do. And then if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you how you can win this model, because Flatsons sent me 2 of them. So I got 1 to give away. So thanks for tuning in, and let's get to it. So Flatsons is actually a sub-brand of Nuix music instruments, or the music instrument brand. I've got the Clone Horseman pedal that I like from Nuix. So this is pure analog sound with 100 hertz to 20 kilohertz frequency range. It's 10 watt. It covers up to what they say 165 feet, perfect for practice and small gigs. It's pretty loud. Dual tone modes, you know, a clean and drive mode, and you can adjust the gain and tone to get the kind of shape of the tone that you're looking for. It's got a headphone jack and auxiliary jack in, and so you can practice quietly, and you can actually, it's also a Bluetooth speaker, so you could use the Bluetooth mode to have a backing track or a song that you're trying to practice with. So it's a USB-C, and it's got a chargeable battery in there. So it's pretty hefty, weighs a lot more than I thought it would weigh. So let's get it charged up, and we'll get to the demo here in a second. Let's start with clean, gain all the way off. This is the bridge pickup. Let's get a little gain on there. We'll go halfway up. Now let's go gainy. Oops. Let's go all the way up with the gain. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to attach the pedal board. Now, you can't see, that's the board. Fuzz. Fuzz off. Horseman. It's a delay. Let's add in some reverb. The vibration is moving the amp. Let's go massive gain. All right. And there we go. All right, so we've got it Bluetoothed to the amp with my phone, and I just did some backing tracks that I recorded using the amplifier for the bass and the rhythm. So we're going to try this out. That's recording. Let's get this going. Let's get my tone good on this. So the Flatsons FBA-10 kind of put it through its paces, demonstrated some of the capabilities. So who's it for? So I think this is for somebody who, you know, you have a guitar and you maybe don't have enough money to get a really nice amp or expensive amp, but this will do. Maybe it's a parent, you're a parent and you're getting your child, your kid into guitar, inexpensive enough. I think it's like 35 bucks, something around there, to see if they get hooked, and then you can upgrade. It's portable. You can take it anywhere. You know, you can anywhere in the house bring your electric. You don't have to haul a big amp out on the porch, on the back porch, campsite, whatever. You know, this will do in a pinch. You can Bluetooth your favorite songs and you can kind of practice along to them. This might be a good thing for a guitar instructor to have as your backup amp if you travel to go give lessons or something like that. And I think that's, you know, how you can kind of use this amplifier. Now, pleasant surprises with this. I like the gain tone on this thing. You can really kind of dial in the amount of crunch that I kind of like. Use it with the pedal board, my pedal board too. So I was surprised, worked with that, and then the Bluetooth feature where I pushed something from my phone, the backing tracks on here. And I was pretty surprised, pleasantly surprised how well that worked and how it sounded. You know, and I recorded it direct. The microphone was picking up with the backing track and the lead, and it sounded pretty good. So that's a couple things that I was pleasantly surprised about. Now, some things to keep in mind that I did notice with this is that when you're, a lot of amps are like this. If you push enough of a signal to it, you get a little bit of a, I'll say a hiss in the background. Something that I'm sure a noise gate pedal could eliminate. I don't have a noise gate. If anybody wanted to send me one to review, I'd be more than happy to do so. But I think a noise gate pedal will kind of eliminate that, especially when I had my pedal board going in, which pushes a lot of signals, so you kind of get that kind of, it's not really feedback per se, a little bit of hiss in there. I noticed that it didn't get picked up though that much when I recorded, so the SM57 does a good job picking up just the recordings. of the guitar, and didn't really hear that. And when you're playing, you don't even notice it anyway. So my favorite thing about this is just trying to figure out ways to use it. Got me being creative, like doing the backing track and playing the lead over it, and that came out pretty good. You know, I always want to spark creativity, anything that sparks creativity, and I think this amp kind of does it, because you can throw it in a bag, take it with you anywhere. You got clean and a gainy tone to kind of like, you get creative, you got this. And then as long as you got a mic or even your phone, you can record those creative things. And I think this can kind of facilitate that. So that's the demo for the Flatsons FBA-10 amplifier. If you would like to win this amplifier, you get a link down below for a giveaway. Run it maybe about a month or so. Follow that link to the giveaway, and that's how you can register. Also down below are some good links. There's to the Flatsons YouTube channel, as well as their link to go purchase this. I think it's the Amazon link. And some other information down below in the comments about the amplifier. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you around.